Today's message and download is not for everybody out there. It's only meant for a specific group of people. If you are watching this video, then this message is very likely for you, and your spirit guides are who guided you to this message and what we're going to be talking about today. So I've been feeling for the past few days a lot of angst in my chest, and I've been feeling that for our collective tribe here today. And sure, we can say, well, Mercury's in retrograde, it is a Pisces full moon, but this angst, what the message is for the select group who is here to view this message, is a lot more than that. It's a lot bigger than that, and it is a lot deeper than that. This angst that I've been feeling is about a lot of second guessing and self-doubt, and going from loving something that you have created or something that you've been working on maybe last week to all of a sudden this week hating it, getting down on yourself, doubting your abilities, doubting your own sense of perception. And again, this might sound very normal, generic, but I really want to stress that this message is a lot bigger and more profound than just that. And that is why your angels and your guides guided you here today. Because what that angst and that feeling is, what I was given to share with you, is that you are being activated in that specific way. That thing that you are second guessing about yourself, whatever it may be, is very specific and very intentional on your life path. This angst, whatever that topic is connected to your life purpose, and it is wanting to be activated within you now. It is wanting to be awakened within you now. So let me give you some examples. Let's say that you are a writer, and maybe last week you wrote something that you looked at and you're like, wow, this is really good. I love what I wrote. I had this new style. It's really working. Maybe you got some really positive feedback from other people as well. And you're like, I finally figured out how to be this writer. And this week, all of a sudden, you're like, actually, that really sucks. Now that I think about it, I don't think that's good at all. And you start second guessing every little piece of it. The reason why, in this example, somebody might be second guessing their written work is because their written work is in some way connected very deeply to their life purpose. If you are an artist and you're doing the same thing, you are connected to your life purpose. If you are looking for your twin flame and that is your divine mission as a light worker, and you are second guessing whether you are actually a good partner, whether you have really succeeded in the growth that you've been trying to do, the healing work that you've been doing, whether you really have what it takes, whether you're actually even telepathic and having that link. If you're second guessing these things and a week or two ago you were so confident in your abilities, it is because your life purpose is wanting to be called to you. That is why you are second guessing this at this point in time. So the message here is, if you are second guessing yourself, take note of what specifically you are beating yourself up about this week when you're watching this video. And honor the fact that it's a good thing. It's a good sign. Spirit wants you to connect to this, to notice this, to want to be a perfectionistic person about this. Because our life path is what our soul is here to do. And so, of course, we want to be the best at it. And second of all, understand that this berating yourself, or maybe even you're doing some comparison work where you're looking at your written work, thinking it's good last week and this week, oh no, and you look at other people and think, man, how'd they do that? That looks really good. I like that style. Man, I wish I could re-engineer that and figure out how to do that for myself. And maybe you've been trying to do something the way that others have been doing it. But remember that while it is good to learn techniques from others, because that's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we try different things out, and we don't always want to reinvent the wheel, that you are also your own unique soul, your own unique purpose, person, and you are only going to be the you that is you today in this lifetime. The you that exists today in this lifetime with your memories, your history, your experiences, the way that you think, your personality, your energy, your interests. This you is only going to exist for this lifetime. In your next lifetime, you're going to have a different set of parents, different childhood, different experiences, different interests, different personalities, different mentality. So your purpose is important, and that is why it is being activated in you right now in this way. And the thing to know is when we are comparing to others, we need to remember that we also need to honor ourselves and our unique self, right? The way that this written work wants to come out through us specifically, because there's only one shot that it's going to come through us, because we and our combination will never exist again. And so the third thing to note is that whenever we make this comparison, we are stepping away from ourselves. We're losing our sense of center. We're stepping away from our own guidance and our own intuition. And that is the last thing that Spirit wants. Even though they're activating this life purpose in us in this particular way, because it gets our attention. When we get angsty about things, when we second guess ourselves, it focuses our attention in a very neurotic way. And that's how we can get the clue, oh, I'm being activated in this particular way. So what Spirit has for us, the message that you need to hear and take away at this point in time, is they want you, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, your ancestors, the universe, divine, your subconscious mind, however this relates to you, whatever you connect with, that entity, that label, that aspect of yourself really wants you to come back to it. So now you know that the angst that you have is about your purpose. You know that you got this one lifetime as your one shot to fulfill it, which means that your purpose here, your existence here, is key, it is important, it is not a mistake, and it is not something you should doubt. Now they want you to ask them, please help me find clarity. Ask them to help you find clarity. Ask your guides, angels, etc., what your next step should be. Ask them to clear the angst so you can see what you must do next. They really want you to come back to center, come back to them, and get your next instructions. So as you walk away from this video, make sure that you have a chat with them over the next 24 to 48 hours and see what messages they have to share with you. That concludes the message. If you would like to connect more deeply with your life purpose, your divine mission as a light worker and starseed, because this is what's being activated right now. If you would like to go through a guided program where you will really hone in on the specifics of that and what actions you need to take and receive further chakra cleansings, soul activations, light code and soul activations to awaken you to your divine gifts, the action plans, what you need to do next, and those specifics, then I encourage you to join me in my light code activation, spiritual activation course. You can find the link in the description box below at spiritualactivationacademy.com. And this course is available on 2 different platforms, Thinkific and Udemy. You can take your choice. And I hope to see you there. And for everybody else, I really hope that this message served you. I hope that you understand what's going on. You honor the gift that it is. You embrace the neuroticism, but also let it go. You chat with your guides, and you get going on your life purpose and mission.